I want to talk about epilepsy and mental health today. Is mostly because I don't see many videos about it, and when I try to search about it, and like for my story, it is pretty much when I was younger, around probably I'll say 4th or 5th grade. I didn't know how to read until like 7th grade, not from school, I learned from touring place. So I got picked on like a lot, and also my speech was really, really bad. As a kid, I had to go to speech therapy for that. And the learning part is from my dyslexia that I have too. Anyways, back to the story is that I would get bullied for my speech, how I talked, and a lot from that as a kid. So what that did is I would get a stomachache at school, and I would feel nauseous, and the principal called my mom. And at that time, I didn't know it was nerves. I didn't know. Also, at that time, I didn't have many friends. I had like maybe 2 or 3, but it wasn't that social. And now I'm getting a little bit better. But yeah, as a kid, I wasn't that social, and when I was stomachache, I would go to principals to say I didn't feel good. But now looking back at it, I think I had a stomachache because I had anxiety, and I was building up anxiety and didn't know how to deal with bullies at the time. I told teachers, they didn't do anything. I told the principal, didn't do anything. So yeah, I told my mom, she tried to do stuff about it, but didn't do much. I think mostly what I did is just I ignored them and hung out with other people. But from that experience, that kind of traumatized me. People gonna make fun of me because of my disability. So I got more anxiety. I went from elementary school, I went to a private school, and I didn't know anyone there. Well, actually, I knew one person there. But other than that, I had anxiety about like my new school, only knew one person, so my anxiety built up. And when I get anxiety, I get sweaty hands, my stomach hurts, and for that, I think bad, like what if they don't like me type thing, or they gonna make fun of me. But my first day of school, middle school, where I went to, was actually okay. The people are nice, and teachers are nice, and I felt welcome there. And I went there to that school, through high school, and I graduated. Now I'm in college, and yeah, first day of school now, even being in college, B21, is still a hard, because my boyfriend doesn't go to college, but sometimes we hang out there. But if I didn't, and I will say, but with mental health, and when I grew like a little bit older with anxiety, I learned that I have anxiety disorder from different like things, being bullied, picked on, and I get really nervous. I have panic attacks sometimes. And I do freak out sometimes about things I don't need to do. If I have a paper I have to write, if I get nervous about talking to teachers about what I need, because I had experiences with teachers. That's a different thing. Yeah, but I think it just with being different, you think, oh well, they're gonna make fun of me and stuff. You think differently, and I think that's okay. But when having anxiety and having disabilities, yeah, it does come up. I grew up with dogs, so like after school, I'd go. If I have a panic attack, with the dogs, I usually just go home, calm down, play with the dog if I feel a little better. I watch YouTube to cope with anxiety. If I have a panic attack and let's say if I'm alone, I usually just watch YouTube and say it's gonna be okay. Or I talk to my mom about it, or sometimes most of the time I talk to my therapist about what's going on. And I don't know and sometimes I don't realize I'm having panic attacks because it's just me and my brain going on nuts thinking about the worst thing ever, worst things. And I don't really hyperventilate or anything. It's just me worrying about a lot of things at once. I don't need to. But yeah, that's my little story of mental health and stuff. If you guys like this